Hi everybody, welcome to another one of my videos. My series is about what are the best guns in PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, and in this particular video we're going to be looking at the new, updated and improved Vector. We've gone from 45 ACP ammo to 9mm ammo, and the gun's had a bit of a buff, mainly due to the fact that it now has a lot more bullets. So let's take this particular example. So I'm looting, all nice and innocent, and then I come down these steps and I go towards that hut in front of us in just a sec, and I get jumped from my behind and right. So a guy starts firing at me now. I manage to get behind cover, see where he is, body shot him with the Vector, and he's completely down. So let's watch that in a little bit slow motion. Whenever you're in this situation, keep moving, keep jumping, keep wiggling, do anything you can to put the other guy's aim off. And then he's run out of bullets, he's reloading right now, so it means I can start firing at him, get him with the body shots. He's then being hit with aim punch, so as my bullets are hitting him, he's finding it difficult to hit me, which means that I can finish him off. So let's talk about the Vector, and this will be a complete chicken dinner walkthrough as well. So as we say, we've gone from 45 ACP, so 45 automatic Colt pistol ammo, to 9mm. We've also gone from a standard of 13 bullets to 19, so now the Vector, even when you pick it up and you haven't put an extended mag on it, it's a lot more useful. And with an extended mag on it, we've now gone from 25 with the old one to 33 bullets, which is very, very usable indeed. What that means is you can now get involved in prolonged close quarters gunfights. You know, the ones where you're chasing each other around a rock or around a tree, and the Vector now has enough bullets to keep firing at the enemy when you're both jumping around to achieve that kill, to finish that kill off. Where previously what would happen is, even with an extended mag on the Vector, you get a and you'd be out of bullets and you'd have to reload. If the other guy had like an UMP or an AR or an extended mag, they could just keep on firing, bang, 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 bang. So although your damage per second was a lot higher, in other words, you could put a lot more damage in much, much quicker, you would then run out of bullets, whereas they would have a slower damage per second, but they would have more bullets, so they could then finish you off. And that was one of the sticking points of using the Vector. It was quite a skilled weapon because of that. I kind of equated the old Vector to the Kar 98. You know, if you were accurate with it, it was fantastic. It was a virtually an instant kill gun, just like the Kar 98 is if you get headshots. But if you miss those shots, and your magazine ran out, you put yourself in a very sticky situation. But in this case now, with 33 with an extended mag, and even with 19 standard, this is very, very useful. Just remember to pick up those orange bullets instead of the old blue ones. Now, as you can see here, I started off up at Mong Nai. The circle's gone to Tap Mok, sort of in the northwest part of the main island. I'm playing the edge, really conservatively here, just hanging on to the edge of the circle. I can hear gunfire in front of me, but I'm just playing the edge. I find on Sanhok especially, people come together and you get involved in a lot of close quarter gunfights. Now, the setup I've got in this particular chicken dinner walkthrough is the Vector and an M16, both silenced as well, which is again pretty important on Sanhok because you get third partied a lot. You'll start shooting at somebody and then somebody will hear that gunfight and come over and investigate and shoot you. So that means you've got to loot very, very quickly. Back to the Vector though. So when you get a Vector, obviously you want to pick up all the 9mm ammo you can, probably 180 rounds, something like that. And then the attachments you want to consider are a vertical forward grip. I think it can take the thumb grip as well, but the vertical is the best one to control horizontal recoil. A silencer or a compensator to really control it. It seems to work well with both. In fact, you see when I get this guy, works very well. Obviously that extended mag you want to put on it. It takes the tactical stock as well, and as far as sights go, it really depends what your preference is. In this case I'm using a hollow but a red dot. Some people even like to use the 2 times on it. We've talked about the magazine capacity. The reason why this gun is very special though is, and still remains special, is the fact that it has that high rate of fire and a very, very low recoil. In real life, and I'd recommend you do this, if you look at Vector videos on YouTube, you see the design of the Vector was all about reducing recoil. It has this special mechanism where the bolt kind of comes back and then goes down into the kind of where the handle is. It has this kind of sliding motion, which the idea is to create a much more controllable recoil pattern, and this is really reflected in the gun. As long as you put those that red dot or that hollow or that 2 times over your target and then just pull the trigger, if you aim at like their middle of their chest, the recoil is so low that the gun will just pop up a little bit and you might even get a headshot to finish them off. You can see with this guy here, when I sort of run over and blat him, he's coming out of the blue, so I know he's badly damaged. I kind of lose him with my hollow there. That's why I prefer the red dot, because it has less baggage around the edge of the lens. Quite lucky here. That guy, see the guy in front of me running away, doesn't see me. So managed to med up. But yeah, if you do that, all you do is you just put the sight over your enemy, take the extra fraction of a second just to make sure it's really accurate, and then pull that trigger, and they will be dead. A little bit more difficult on moving targets, and you might want to burst them. But the Vector is supremely capable at sort of close range, all the way out to medium range. You know, like here with the M16 and the Vector, if someone's at medium range, say up to sort of 50 meters away, if they're still, it's probably quicker to shoot them with the Vector than it would be to get out your M16 or another gun. Obviously, you've got something like a Car 90 or something, you can shoot them in the head, then yeah, by all means use that. But the Vector, because it can throw all those bullets down range very, very quickly and very, very accurately, it is a supreme weapon, and I'd definitely say give it a go. So we're coming into the final circles now. There's only 6 people left alive. I think there's a guy over to my right, but he's not. He's got into a gunfight with somebody. The blue's coming in. I have to move. So we decide, if you see where the circle is, I decide to drop down behind this tree, and I can see a guy running left to right in front of me. See that guy behind? You probably just see that little dot sort of in the centre of the screen. So I'm running. I start taking fire from my right now, but he's given his position away, so somebody else is going to shoot him. Luckily, the guy in front of me by that rock still hasn't seen me. In fact, he lies down. So what enables me to do is just take my time, light him up, and the Vector does what it does best. So we're up to 4 kills, and there's only 3 people left alive. At this point, it's listening out for the other guys. Where are they? Am I in immediate danger? No. Okay. Not in immediate danger. The other guys aren't on top of me. I can take a second to boost up if I need to, and then put up my little marker in the centre of the circle if I need to. I can't remember if I do that in this particular one. There we go. I've done that. And I'm listening out. Where are the other guys? I want them to engage each other, because then I'll know where they are. So it's just a case of listening out. Taking a quick boost to get up to full boost. Looking out, using third person to peek behind the rock. Getting a bit tense, hands are getting sweaty, palms starting to shake. Right, so it's fire, it's a long way, it's up the hill, so now I know this is my chance. I run for the circle, so it's not that one. I spot this rock that will be in. I know I can make my position behind this rock. I'm in, I know the other guy has to come to me, there's no cover up there. And this is where I almost messed this up now. Put a little circle. You'll see I managed to deselect my weapon. What's this? So I've taken my weapons away. Why did I do that? He's coming. Get the Vector out. He shoots at me. The Vector does its business. There we go. Chicken dinner. If you've enjoyed the video, hit like, subscribe if you want to see more of the same. Thank you very much, and I'll see you again soon.